Happy Make It Monday. Welcome back to ANG DIY. So this week is really exciting because it's actually move-in week. It's pretty crazy because I feel like I've done so many preparations over the past couple months getting ready for this moment, and now it's here and it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's weird. It's exciting, but it's weird. But I am really excited to be in there, be in my own space, my own blank canvas, and get to put all the cool things I've created up on the walls and, you know, make a home. So that's really awesome. It's a little bit weird. I'm a little sad, but it's good. It's good overall. So what we're doing this week is pretty simple for the most part. I'm going to be updating this bread box. So this bread box, it was passed down from my boyfriend's grandma to us, and I do really like it, but it is not in great shape necessarily. So I'm going to fix it up, make it more our farmhousey, boho, modern-y aesthetic, and you know, make it something that's really worth putting out on display. So we're gonna try to do a couple different things on it. The very first thing is going to be to sand it, because if you can tell, there's some scratches on the top that they're not too bad. I probably could just paint over it, but you would be able to see those scratches, so I'm going to sand the whole thing. All the materials that I'm using today are pretty much just hodgepodge what I have on hand from previous projects that I've made. I'm really not, besides getting the handle, I'm really not going out of my way and getting anything for this project. I'm just kind of winging it and seeing what comes up. So this is going to be a really laid back episode, but I think it's going to be cool, and I'm going to test out some different techniques. So yeah, I'm going to start by ripping off this knob here. It should be, ooh, sweet. All right, so there's staples up, so I'm going to remove the staple and then I'm going to get sanding. All right, well, I'm out of breath, I'm sore. I inhaled a whole bunch of sand, and I'm done with the sanding. So the front actually came out super well. I love how clean it looks. I can't wait to stain it, but I'm having so much trouble with the sides. Like, I've probably taken the sander to it 6 times now, and just nothing's happening. So my original idea anyway was to paint, so I think I'm just going to stain the front portion, and then when I paint the inside, I will paint the outside sections as well, because I just cannot be bothered to keep trying to sand that. I'm annoying my neighbors, so I'm not going to do that anymore. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the putty and I'm going to try to fill these 2 holes here. Then afterwards, we're going to try the stain. I hope it works out. I don't know why I'm a little nervous about it, but I just have a feeling that I'm going to end up painting it all again anyway, but we're going to try it out. So let's do it. Alright, so what I have here is lightweight spackling. I actually got this from the dollar store along with these tools. This is in the craft section of the dollar store. This is in the hardware section of the dollar store. And I'm really excited to see how it works. Alright, so I just did a little bit of the white stain just here on the top, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I don't love it. It kind of looks ashen to me, and I know I could do a couple coats, but I think just regardless, the look is going to be at most like whitewash looking, and that's really just not the aesthetic I'm trying to go for. I would like it to be a thicker coat, so I am just going to spray paint because I have that on hand. So I'm just going to throw this onto the grass and get painting and see how that looks, because I think that might be the move after all. So fingers crossed, let's give it a try. Alright, so yesterday I painted the whole thing. I used white spray paint and I applied 2 good coats onto it, and then I let it dry overnight. So now here we have it. I like it so much better than I did the stain. I think it's a nice solid coverage. It's exactly what I'm looking for, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So I'm actually going to add a little detail to it because I saw on some of the Pinterest inspiration posts that they had like cute little things written on it. I didn't want to write something just like bread because I feel like that's a little basic. So I had the stencil. It says Farmer's Market and has a little pig on it. I think it's really cute. I had it for a wood burning project that I was working on, and I'm going to apply that here as well. But one idea that I got yesterday, got the wheels turning when we were looking at it, is I think I actually want to flip this guy around. So right now, this is how I think it's supposed to be, but I'm really curious to see how it looks like that, and then pull it down from the top. You know, I just like the idea of this being like a little shelf that you can put a couple things on if you wanted to. I'm going to use the same oil-based paint pen that I used in the canister video and the DIY mugs video. It's gonna get its third use going on here. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so I had a little bit of trouble in the beginning because I decided, I don't know why, since I always preach this, not to use a pencil to start with the design. I went straight in with the oil-based paint pen, which was not my greatest idea, but I mean, it turned out fine. So we only have one thing left to do, which is to add the new handle to it. So what I'm going to do is take my tape measure. Alright, so now I know where I'm drilling from the front, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put the same measurements on this back side, because when I drill into it, I want this to be the back because that's the way that these screws are going to be going through. Wow. I'm so happy with it. It is so stinking cute. This wasn't a major DIY by any means, but I wanted to give this a nice little update, so I'd be excited to put it in the new place, and I think I definitely accomplished that. I'm really happy with how it looks. I know it wasn't even the easiest thing to put together, but once I figured out to paint it instead of stain it, I think I was good to go. It is super cute. I'm very happy. Can't wait to get it in there. So as usual, thank you guys so much. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, please give me ideas. And for next week, it's going to be a little bit different because I am going to be moving in. So I think I'm just going to throw up a short blooper reel because trust me, there are plenty of bloopers to go around. So that'll be up next week. And then after that, I'm going to have either one or two, I'm not really sure yet, videos of me putting things together in the actual apartment and you seeing all the DIYs that I've completed over the past couple months into the apartment. So that's going to be really cool. I'm excited for that. And then I'm sure after I'm in, there'll be plenty of DIYs to go around. So I thank you guys so much for always watching and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time in a brand new location in my brand new apartment. Thanks so much. See you guys later.